So we're going to talk today about how do you build a business that you could sell. And I emphasize the word could, primarily because you may not want to sell your business in the next couple of years. You may not want to sell it for 10 years, 20 years. But I'm guessing most of you would like to know that you could sell your business.
This is going to be the largest financial transaction of your life, probably bigger than buying or selling a house. Make sure you have a broker, an intermediary. The intermediary's job is to create competitive tension for your deal, to shop it around using an anonymous teaser that actually goes out to prospective buyers.
Find a product, a single product or service, a product or a service that you sell that meets 3 criteria. Number 1, it's teachable. So you can teach employees to do it, or you can program technology to deliver it. So number 1, it's teachable. Number 2, it's valuable. So your customers aren't commoditizing. You're not responding to RFPs. You're not in a commoditization race to the bottom. It's valuable to your customers. And number 3, it's repeatable. And you use the old analogy of razor blades, not razors, or toner cartridges, not printers. So teachable, valuable, repeatable. Contrast the classic photographer with a company called The School Photography Company, based in Danbury, England. All they do is school photographs. You want to talk about repeatable? We've all sat on that bench, right? You put the healthy kids in the front, tall kids in the back. We've all sat on the bench. Every year, the principal from our school hired a company to come back in and take that shot. Repeatable. Teachable. You don't have to hire, I don't know, Annie Leibovitz, Ansel Adams, famous photographers to take the school photograph company. You can hire a kid right out of school who is only just happy for the professional experience to take the school photograph company. Having a cash flow positive business gets you a better multiple. And the reason is very simple. When an acquirer goes to buy your company, they have to write 2 checks, right? They have to write one to you, the owner. They also have to write a second check to your business to fund working capital. The money your business needs to meet its kind of regular obligations, payroll, immediate things that you've got to pay for. If they have to write a big check for working capital, they're only willing to write you a small check to buy your business. The inverse is also true. If they only have to write a very small check for working capital, they're willing to write you a larger check to buy your business.
Step number 4, you say stop accepting other projects. Is this step in place to make sure you really focus on the right things?
Yeah. Essentially, what you've got to do is identify that product that meets those 3 criteria and then stop doing everything else. What you'll find is if you start saying no to products that fall outside of your sweet spot, you'll find that actually you become much more referable in the marketplace. People will know what you stand for, and they'll actually refer you to other folks.
Word of mouth, best advertising sometimes.
That's right. If you do want to sell your business, and you're not tired, and you're not burnt out, and your business is fun to run, and it's cash flow positive, someone has to come along with a pretty attractive offer for it to make sense to you. And if they start to nickel and dime you in due diligence, and if they start to kind of put last-minute contingency, last-minute clauses at 3 days before the close, you just walk away. Say, they've got a great business here. Doesn't stress me out. Not interested. And that's a very powerful position to be in when you're selling your company, that you've got a business that you could sell.